Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Stacy, and today we are going to be playing around with organizing a couple of palettes. I'm just messing with my camera because things feel all unaligned. It's making me crazy. Alright, I guess that's fine. I need to stop being so picky. Alright. I'm messing around. So I have a couple of little palettes that my beautiful patron Barbara sent to me a while ago, and I have been meaning to set them up in such a way that I can use them. This one I just cleaned. I cleaned out and I put clean. I like the large pans. I don't really care for half pans. They're too tiny. But I cleaned it all up and put clear, clean half pans in it. Took the paint out that was in here because it wasn't paint that I was going to use. And this one is ready to drop paint in. I just have to decide which delicious paint I'm going to put in this one. I was thinking of making it my core palette, because this would be much easier to pull out and use on the desk for painting and filming than these guys. These look great on the desk, but there's still quite a bit of paint to go through, but you can see which colors I use the most. They have deep divots in them. So I have two of these with all of my paints in them. So I pulled those out to think about that. I'm thinking about doing that. And then she gave me this is a little bag of full pans that I had. And then I pulled out all of my Kuretake paints because I want to know if I can find more of these. Like, where, Barbara, if you're watching this, where did you find this? Was this gifted to you? Do you know anybody that you could link me to that maybe made this? Because I would like to get a made one for all of these. Like a nice big palette for all of these colors. I think that would be nice to have. At any rate, I have these loose Kuretake colors that I've had for a while. These are the graphite ones that came in an art box. They came all loose like this, and instead of like packaged like this, which this is handy because at least with this kind of packaging, what I do is I cut off the tabs on either end of the box, and this is my palette. As you can see, these are almost completely gone. I use these a lot. And then you can just slide it in, and there's still enough air, and I slide it in there wet all the time. And there's enough airflow that they dry. I've never had a problem with mold or anything like that. So that's how I do with these. These as well. The only one that's not really, well, yeah, I guess it is. They're all getting down there pretty good. Down to the pan. Down to the pan. And then Barbara sent me this one, which I also went ahead and created a little slide for. It's just handy. It's just super handy. And look how gorgeous they are. So I was thinking of putting these new ones in here with these. And then I was thinking, well, maybe I should put just my metallics in here, and then maybe, and then I was like, well, what do I have in here? So this is taking you guys for a ride, because this big set also has metallics in it. Here, right? Yeah, these three, which I don't believe are the same numbers. I have the lid for this is currently being used as a tray for a project. But these, you can tell which ones I like the best because they're getting down to pan as well. I need to reorder these two colors for sure. These colors, there's a little bit of dog hair in there. This color, you can tell which ones I like and use a lot. So, my thought was to see if these metallics, this is the white, but it's completely like contaminated. I always contaminate my white. Yeah, this is 906. So I currently have 3 906s. Well, 1 and maybe 2 altogether. So I'll leave that there. And then which golds are these? Because they don't look like they're contaminated once again. The same as those, right? Yeah, these are 90 and 91. Gold and bluish gold. And then these are different numbers. And I'm just gonna go ahead and tip them out. Oh, they don't have the names in English on here or on there, so it doesn't matter. But they do have the numbers, which is great because you can reorder. You can reorder all of these. So I don't have to worry about the packaging and names of, yeah, okay. So, I thought about putting all of these in here as well. Let's see. But then I still don't have a palette for, do I want to put the white in here? I don't think I want the white in here. I think I'll leave the white there. And then I can put my golds in here, right? Like that, or let's see. This is not my favorite gold. I really don't care for it. I could pull that one out and leave it over here. And then do all my earthy golds in here, right? And then I can, come on, still put my graphite ones in here as well. So I'm going to take this, let's put these in a pleasing way for me. Let's clean this guy up a little bit. Let's see. I'm like, I know I have water out. Let's grab a paintbrush. I'm just gonna clean up the top. I guess I could show you what I'm doing instead of doing it off camera. Just gonna clean off the top so I have pure color. When I'm done. There's hair in there too. Could be from my cat Vincent too, and when I had him. I don't know. That's gonna bug me. Oh, I gotta get it out. Get it out! Come on. There we go. That would bug me a lot down the road. Okay. Okay. Paper towel. Just clean up the edges a bit. There we go. That's a very earthy gold, there's that. And then this one is more bronze. So this one, oh, they're hard to get back out. Come on out of there. It's like I don't want to. And every time I turn my camera on, someone messages me. Every single time. I forgot what color this was. This is 91. So this was the bluish? Yeah, 91 is bluish, and then this one is just supposed to be pure gold. Oh my goodness. There we go. Let's clean this one up as well. So it's super, super contaminated. Kind of a disaster when I paint. I should be better about contaminating my palette, my, you know, colors one to the other, but you know, we all have our things, our ways of working. There's a little chunk of something in there. What's that? I don't know what that is. We'll just leave it. Just leave it there. Okay. So this is, put that one there. Cat hair. Vincent. Yeah, booger. Not my favorite. I don't really care for these two golds at all. That's alright. I'm going to keep the whites in here. And this gold that I don't like, I'm going to keep in here. And then that gives me room for these guys. This one is brown. So we have brown, red, violet, green, and yellow. Alright, so we'll go yellow, green, yellow, green, brown, red, oh okay, and violet. So I could leave this other gold in here as well. Oh nice, okay. I don't know why I was thinking I had 6 of those. There's only 5. It's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, that works. My hair's in there. And this poor little dude, Cool Gray Deep. This colored pencil has been used almost to death. It is a watercolor pencil from my Castle Arts colored pencil sets that I have. And for some unknown reason, I have fallen in love with this watercolor pencil, and I lost it again because I tucked it in the drawer with these. But that frees up this little palette to be used for other things, which is nice. And I need to sort out my watercolor pencils as well. Okay, so I don't need this then. I don't need this. Do we want to save it? That's the question. I don't think I do. Let's not be a hoarder. We'll recycle that. See, so, and then this is my set that is almost all used up. Oh, should I have done that? Nah. So, because these are both almost used up, but another one of these would be nice for, like, to get these pearl colors again and have a nice little palette like this to put them in. That would be so cool. So Barbara, if you're listening and watching, look what I did. Doesn't that look amazing? Can't wait. I forget I have these ones and I love using them, so that's exciting. And let's see, what are we gonna do here? This poor thing's all got fuzzies in it and hair. I shouldn't have left the lid off of it. I do need to order this pink. It's almost completely gone. It's got hair in it. It's all contaminated. I'm so bad about contaminating my little palettes one to the other. There we go. All clean. Isn't that a beautiful color? Isn't it gorgeous? I use it a lot. when I'm getting into this palette. This is Cherry Blossom Pink, number 14. And this one, but then I'm thinking I would really like the new set that came out that I have not bought for myself. And I'm on a no buy. I'm on a no buy this year. No buying. But I am making lists. So, I'm gonna leave these out to play with. But doesn't this look so nice? And then our little cover goes right on top. It magnets right on there. I love it. This is so nice. Yeah. Even several more of these to put all these in would be super cool by colors, by color family. You know, put all the orange, red, yellow, green, blues, lavenders, pinks, earth tones, each in a little, dreamy. All right. I don't need any more. I don't need to do that. I'm just being greedy and selfish at this point. But this is the little tray that covers these quite nicely, actually, to protect them from all the debris. Fit right in there like that. And I could store these on top like this. And then these are all my swatches. If you're interested in watching the swatch video, when I first got these, this is the swatch. It's a big old monster. It's in the palettes and swatches playlist. So that's that. And then this. Let's scoop this guy. I don't know where to scoot him. I'm going to put him on top of the washer for now, because I want to use them later to paint a painting with. I have an idea in my head to do a large painting. Got this set from Barbara as well, and I thought we would unwrap them. These are, I can't read these without my glasses, Windsor Newton Professional brand. I don't have any Windsor Newton paints, so I'm excited to use these. I started out with Sennelier watercolors, and then after I blew through my Sennelier, I still have the palette. It's tucked away right now. Might be in storage because I knew I wasn't going to need it. What am I doing here? We're going to grab our pretty scissors. We're going to zoom in a bit. Zoomy zoom. There we go. Ta-da! Why's the light all weird? Why'd the light get all weird? It's odd. Maybe we zoomed in just a bit too far. Doesn't like it. Don't want to play that game. Don't want to play that game. There it goes. There it goes. Alright. Jeez. Nice. So, I got, why's the light being weird? My camera's being all funky. I must have hit something weird. Did I hit something weird? Autofocus. Oh, I don't know what I did. Why is the light being weird? Alright, hold on. I don't know what was happening. I think I have it sorted now. Alright, at any rate. I do not have any Windsor and Newton paints. So, this is a nice treat for me. I'm going to set my little wrappers over here. So I don't know if these have the color on the little containers. Some brands do that and some do not. Oh, look at that. Alright. It does. Look at that. Teensy, itsy bitsy print, but it's, sorry about my hands, they're super dry. This weather change and yeah, super duper dry. Alright, so yeah, this is my Cad Yellow. I don't know what order. Cad Yellow. What do I usually do? Where's my palettes? Let's do what I usually do, because swatch. That'll help me with my workflow. Okay, so this goes this way. So yeah, I usually do yellows to reds to greens. Alright, I'm alright. I'm okay. Oops. Alright, so I'll leave this swatch out so that I have an idea of which way I want these colors laid out. Alright. And these are my M-Gram colors that I have. M-Gram. What else do I have? Other brands in here. SM. Schminky granulating set. Daniel Smith. Schminky. Sennelier Indigo. I have the Galaxy set of the granulating colors. At any rate. So I'm going to set these in order up here. Pretty nice, so that I know what order I put them in here. So, that's not going very well. Let's pull these forward a bit. Now I don't normally care for, let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Half pans, because they're so teensy. They're so itsy bitsy. Let's do, alright, so this is yellow ochre and burnt umber. And then we have, and then we'll put alizarin next to those. And then we'll put our greens and blues, which we have, ooh, Indanthrone. Ooh, Payne's Gray. I do love Payne's Gray. And you are, oh my goodness, Cobalt, Turquoise Light, and Permanent Sap Green. These are great colors. And I do have these two that were in here when Barbara sent it. These are Jackson's, Sap Green and Prussian Blue, which are also fantastic colors. So I'm going to put the Sap Green here. And the Prussian Blue around here. You just push these little tabbies in a little bit, just gently, not too far. And that will help your little palette things to snap in. Okay. So, snip that guy off. We're doing him here. So when I first started painting, I did Sennelier, student grade set. It's in a white palette. You can get it on Amazon for, when I bought it was $40. I think it's probably closer to $50 now, because you know, price increases and whatnot. Yellow ochre. Hands are so dry. I'm sorry they look terrible. It's this weather. I ordered my thick lotion as well so that I would have it. I ran out about a week and a half ago. Not that you guys care, but I care what my hands look like. They're on camera all the time, and I'm embarrassed when they don't look right. Alright. That guy there, and then alizarin crimson. And I did just oil them too. My skin is like, thank you. Can I have more? And then alizarin crimson. Alizarin is a red that I actually enjoy. I have permanent alizarin crimson in my M-Grams, which is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, dreamy. So I'll be excited to swatch this out and see what it looks like. Oh, we're going to swatch these too. So this is messing with palettes, chit-chatting, catching up now that I'm not sick and I can actually talk without coughing my brains out. And I'm not all gross and snarfly. I apologize for being gross and snarfly. I know, it is pretty disgusting. Oh, they look like little jewels. So pretty. Alright, so those are going to live there. And then I'm going to put half pans in here and maybe round out the set with some other colors. I'm going to put the half pans in because it's going to drive me crazy visually. It's a visual thing. To have these be empty like that. It's going to make me nuts. Alright, this is the... Oopsie, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Alright, so then we're going to go permanent sap green right there. And these little tabbies will help kind of keep your paints in place so they don't, you know, slide around, which can be bothersome when you're trying to paint. You're trying to get that color on the brush, right? And it's not working out to your delight. Ooh, that turquoise is pretty. Turquoise is a color that I don't, turquoise and teal, I don't really think to buy, to grab. I don't really gravitate towards it. But I've discovered by having it in sets that I've purchased, I have cobalt teal in my cobalt set of M-grams that I bought, and I have other teals in my other sets that I've purchased, and discovered that I actually kind of really enjoy teal. We'll put, yeah, teal can go here. I didn't snap in very nicely, did it? Open that in a little more. Put teal right there. And then this is Prussian. So I'm going to put this one here, and then the Payne's Gray can go here. The other one, yeah. Prussian's a pretty dark blue, and so is the Indanthrone, it looks like. Which is a color that I've not bought. Indanthrone is it considered to be a indigo? I know it's pretty close to indigo. It's like unwrapping chocolates. You really want the chocolate, you're going to savor it and enjoy it, but you got to fight for it. Look at that. Little jewel. So cute, so pretty. That there, and then I'm going to scooch Prussian there, and then the Payne's Gray, which I love, neutral tint and Payne's Gray and indigos. They are favorites. Put that there. So I'm excited for this one. Excited. God, I love paint so much. Especially watercolor paint. There we go. Snapped right in. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Should we maybe scooch our jewels close together? I guess. There we go. Okay. I'm going to fill in my gaps. I think I could fit 3 of these over here. Yeah. Right? Let me if that scooches down. There we go. Okay. So that, I just like that it looks full. And you can put other half pans down through here. They'll fit pretty snugly. You can do a whole row of half pans down there if you really want to completely optimize your space in your palette. So don't be afraid to do that too if that's something you enjoy. And it is something I enjoy. I like having all my colors available. If it was up to me, I would have a table next to me right here, and all my watercolors would be out on it, all lined up beautifully. Covered, of course, so they don't get dusty, but definitely available for use. There we go. Okay, so everybody's locked in, right? And I'm gonna I gotta hold these. I just want to make sure they're not gonna, yeah. These will fall out until you start really using them and getting in there and making it wet. They will fall out of their little pans because they're not poured in. They're extruded and then cut and set in. So just so you know, so you're aware, got a couple extra pans. Put those in my drawer for later. We can throw all these away. There we go. That didn't take too long to unwrap them and put them in there. And see, this is going to make me just this half empty. I'll have to select other colors to go in here. Ah, it'll be exciting. This will be a mixed bag of colors that I love. Plus my Windsor Newtons. So fun. I'm going to have to put a little... Oh, it says Windsor Newton right on here. Never mind. So that I know which one's my Windsor Newton palette. Because this one I know is my M. Graham palette. Because this one I put my Daniel Smith sticker on. I need to make an M. Graham palette sticker. I don't know if M. Graham makes a sticker for their stuff, but that'd be cool. Okay, so I'm going to create a little swatch, and then we'll go ahead and swatch out our colors. And I have watercolor paper right here. How handy is that? Super handy, that's how. Come in here and just... Let's see where we can... There we go, that'll work. No, instead of cutting it by hand, let's use our precision cutter so that it's nice straight lines. That sound like a good idea? I think it sounds like a good idea. Okay. Perfect. Put that over there. Little scrap-do. And another little scrap. Look how cute. Put that right there. And then, another thing I like to do, just because I'm me and I can't help myself, is around my corners, like so. We all have our own little things, don't we? Oh, I got a new little cutter for, it's like $1.50 for corners. Super excited to use that too. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need 9 spaces this way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, nice. Well, that worked out. 9 and 9. Well, look at me go. Isn't this a cute little ruler? I love it. I'm going to put it in the center. Maybe not. I don't think it really matters how I do this, does it? It doesn't really matter. I'm getting a little crazy about it. We'll just do this. We'll do an about. I need a pen. I need a pen. Like I don't have a whole drawer of them sitting right in front of my face. We'll do this. And across. Scooch it over. And I don't have a stamp for creating my swatches. I just kind of make them up as I go. 'Cause it's fun, you guys. Create your own. Okay, come down here. Eyeball it. There we go. Like that. Put this guy down here. Straighten him out. Straighten out, man. Like that. Go up just a skosh. just like so. I'm relieved to be well again. Well, you know, as well as can be expected. And I'll probably, we're just going to swatch. I'll write in the names later. I don't want to bore you guys to tears. Okay, so we need 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, maybe a little smaller than that. All right. And there. 2. Probably regret this later. 3. 4. Well, maybe not. 5. 6. 7. Yep, perfect. 8, 9. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at me go. Okay. I'll just set the pen down. I'll line these guys up accordingly so I don't forget what I did. That there, those there. I'm gonna have to write these in after I get done messing around. Okay, there we go. So let's swatchy swatch. This is the fun part for me. Alright. Should we zoom in a little? Maybe the lighting won't go crazy this time. There we go. And grab my, where'd you go? It's fine, we'll use this brush. And I don't know how these re-wet, so, oh, quite nicely. Alright, never mind. I was gonna wet the top of each one, but apparently we don't need to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and wet my square. It's a little drippy, it's a little too wet. That's alright. Grab a nice globule of paint. Look how easily that picked up. Ooh. Cadmium yellow. Vibrant. That's super vibrant. And then we'll just water down here so we have an idea of how nice and light it can get. How pretty it looks. Muted out. I'll try not to touch the line and create a little damp area for our next color. And this one is our yellow ochre. Wow, these re-wet really, really nice. Impressed. There are certain colors that are slimy looking and feeling that I don't enjoy. And this is looking to be a little like that. Just a little slimy. I don't really care for it. The color is gorgeous and I will use it, but I usually steer clear. Viridian tends to be one of those colors too that is, for me, just feels a little slimy on the page. Right, and then this next color is burnt ochre. Yes? Nope, burnt umber. I lied. Burnt umber. Burnt umber is usually a pretty dark color. Grab a touch of paint. Really pick it up. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know if these move around on the page a lot either. They don't really appear to. They appear to want to stay right where you put them, even though this whole square is wet. There's a lot of movement and bleeding around, which is good to know. I tend to like that. I really enjoy that. But sometimes you don't want your paint to whoosh around. You want it to like stay where you put it. Alright, so I'm gonna grab some more dark pigment and drop it up there. And then this is our alizarin crimson. Oh, alizarin crimson is a dreamy color. Maybe I'll use it on my next piece, the alizarin crimson. I'm going to paint some fish here pretty quickly. Kind of whimsical. Ooh. Look at that. That's really pretty. It is different than the alizarin. Very different than the alizarin for gram. I'll show you once they're dry. There's that one. Okay. Then we'll get into our greens here. Okay, this isn't going too slow. I don't think. This is our permanent sap green. I do love sap green. It's one of my favorite greens. You can add reds and yellows to it, blues. It's a very versatile color. This one's a little more yellow than I tend to like my sap green to be, but that's okay. I'll just pull that down like so. There we go. If you can hear that, that's my daughter in the kitchen. And then this was, what one was this? This one's the other brand, Jackson's. And it was, I'm not going to remember without pulling it out. I just said it too. Permanent sap green. So I have two permanent sap greens next to each other in different brands. That's funny. Let's see what they look like next to each other. That's hilarious. Because even in the palette, this one's darker. Yeah. This one's more milky looking. So I may end up pulling out that Jackson's permanent sap green. I'll use both of them and see which one I like best. But honestly, ooh, I just blew my papers around. It's looking like I love that sap green by Windsor Newton better. Okay. And then turquoise, right? Yep, cobalt turquoise. I'll put it right here. Too much water. Ooh. Oh, that's really pretty. She wants to dance on the page a little bit too. Come down here, just give her a little pull, a little encouragement. There you go. And then we have in down thrown, yeah, which we're going to put right here. Ooh, look at that. Reminds me of ultramarine, only more, right? A little more dark. I wonder if it granulates like ultramarine does usually. Ultramarine will give you a little bit of granulation on your page. Not a lot, but a little. And come down. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I like that. And then next to that will be our Jackson's brand. Stupid phone. Sorry. Phone frustrates me sometimes. Prussian blue. Which is also a favorite. Look at that. Gorgeous. A little drop of water. Oh, look how dark that gets. Prussian's another one, like dioxazine, that can get very, very dark, and almost if you mix it with certain colors or put it next to certain colors, it can read as black for you if you need it to. Beautiful. Yeah, I dig it. And it can also be this bright, vibrant color as well. Look at that. Yeah, I dig it. And then our last color is Payne's Gray. Also a favorite of mine. Ooh, and I like that you don't really have to fight with the Windsor Newton paints to get them rolling on the page. Look at that Payne's Gray. Deep, dark black with a blue cast. Yeah, it's my kind of color right there. Look at that. Beautiful. It's got a blue-gray cast to it. I like it. I'm down. So there's our colors all swatched out. And yeah, I'm super happy with the selection. I'll have to think about what other colors I want to put in the palette to kind of round out the selection a little bit. Need another red. Might go with I was going to show you the difference between them. The crimsons. These two right here. The M-gram one is just a bit more deep. It's just more deep. I like it. Not that these aren't gorgeous, because they are. Yeah. So that's that setup. So today we set up this little guy. I did go ahead and clean this one up, and I'm thinking about transferring my oh, for the love of God. Maybe I should just use those up first before maybe I'll hold on to this one. I'm going to hold on to this one. I'm going to leave it empty for now. I do not need to set up another palette. These are my core colors. They are all set up to use. My Daniel Smiths are all set up to use. Yeah, I'm going to think about what else I want to put in here before I do a painting. Peruse my other palettes, see what I got. And, yeah. Well, then we can use this for experimenting and painting as well. Yeah, I dig it. I wonder, are these single pigment colors? Yes. 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 Because I could just go pure pigment colors, stick with my pure pigment setup there. Oh, I cut that off and threw it away. And fill this in with my pure pigment colors. I made a mess in there already. Look at that. Cheese and rice. Alright, I'm going to stop talking. That was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a fun little filler video. You guys can know what I'm doing with my little palettes and things that I get from my patron Barbara. And next is to sew these books together. So that's tonight's task. Yeah, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!